don't care what anybody says, y'all, but for me, coffee makes everything better. This shake is the most satisfying thing ever. What's up, world? It's your girl Candy J, your resident planner girl. So we are back at it again today with a new month plan with me. I'm getting ready to set up my October. I'm really excited. So if y'all did not know, October is my birthday month. So y'all, I'm gonna be a whole problem. I'm just gonna say that now. But anyway, before we get started with setting up my new month, I wanted to do a flip of my current month. So right now we're in September. So we're gonna do a quick flip of my September. I really like the way this one turned out. I gave myself a lot of freedom this time, y'all. And if I missed pages or I skipped pages, I was not mad about it. I didn't get upset. I just, kept going, and I'm proud of myself for that. So September, lots of dailies. I was very consistent with my weekly setup. That did not change too much at all. Lots of sticky notes. I added back the weekly inbox to my weekly setup. I will see how that goes. I noticed that I used to do this a while back and it served helpful. So we will see how that goes. So far, it has been. So I definitely plan to bring that into the new month. And since the day that I am filming this, we are not all the way to October, and I still have about a week or so left before October gets here, what I did was I estimated how many pages I would need for the remaining of September before setting up my October. And I based that off of how many pages each of my weekly and daily spreads have taken up. So I think it's a good 10 pages that I saved for September, and that should get me through. So I marked where October will start. So we're gonna start setting up my cover page. So I also have some of my most used stationery items with me to set up. So I have my pen pouch. This I got from the Happy Planner in a Be Happy box. I don't think that Be Happy box is still able to be purchased, but it was one of my favorite. It was the Be Wild one, I believe. So in this pouch, I just kind of keep my most used markers and highlighters so that I can take them with me wherever I go. I also have this pen case, which I made myself. Y'all, I love the sparkles. So in this kit or case, I am keeping additional highlighters, my Sharpie. This is the Sharpie pen that I use to write on my sticky notes that does not smear, and it's a Sharpie, so I definitely keep this handy. I keep a mechanical pencil and some tweezers and usually a few of these mini paper clips. So we have those out with us today. I also have a pouch that I keep all of my stationery sticky note items. And in here, I just have one of my most used washi tapes. I have some whiteout. I have some adhesive removable sticky tape I got from Amazon. I will link the product description in my description. Okay, I also have some most recent sticky notes that I bought. These are from Cloth and Paper, and they're just Memo sticky notes. I like these a lot so far. I also have these cloth and paper circle page flags, and these flags are what I use my Sharpie pen on that does not smudge, and I think that is fantastic. That these are one of my favorite transparent sticky notes so far, so I definitely keep these in my pouch. I also have a little pouch that I laminated to hold stickers. So I don't use stickers a whole lot, and the stickers that I do use are minimal. So in here I have some mini shape stickers from cloth and paper held together by ollie clip. Y'all will see lots of ollie clips around here. I love them. These are sticky notes from cloth and paper a while ago. They are just tabbed, and I'll use these if I want to make a note to stick in. A couple of stickers that I made myself, and they're functional. Oh, and I also have a few other shop stickers in here. I don't like to keep stickers a whole lot in my planner because it makes it bulky, so the pouch is really helpful for me to keep the bulk down in my planner. And then I just have a grid notebook that I just can make notes if I need to make notes. I also have a pair of craft stickers, mostly to cut washi, or stickers that are a little too big for what I'm using. All right, so that's what we're working with today. So I keep my cover page for my monthly pretty minimal. So I will usually just write the month itself and then the year. I'm still working on setting up my cover pages in a minimal style. I'm still using just some simple washi tape, and you'll see a little further along that I'm still trying to stretch myself when it comes to this scrapbooking thing. This is a picture that I found on Pinterest that I printed on vellum paper and cut out. My attempt to do this scrapbooking, I have these stickers from the Happy Planner. I'm not sure which box they came from, but that's my added flair to this picture. I love the pinks in the photo, and it kind of just went together, and I just let it flow. So I was proud of how this turned out.
what your name is. Tell me what you like and all your secrets. I just wanna go over the details. Let me inside of your mind. I know I just met you, but something tells me that you might be into talking to a stranger with a tattoo. Baby, I'm one of a kind. There's a reason we're here, there's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it out.
I have a grid space spread in the beginning of my planner that I reference when it comes to setting up my monthly calendar. It makes it easier for me to be able to set it up, so that is a page that I reference very often.
I can't help but feel like I've been chosen. I'm the one inside your mind. You go on about your job. Tell me things like I can't hate to walk in dogs. I go on about my ex who broke my heart. Baby, we're two of a kind. There's a reason we're here. There's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it out. You and me both got the time to try to get to know each other's minds. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. I know I just met you, boy, but you got
My calendar spreads start with a Monday. I prefer a Monday start. And I have Monday to Wednesday on the left-hand side. And then I have Thursday through Sunday on the right.
what we want, come on, spit it out.
If you're interested to know the grid spacing for my calendars, on the left-hand side, the Monday through Wednesday are 7 by 6. And then on the right side, Thursday and Friday boxes are 6 by 7. And then my weekend boxes I make smaller, Saturday and Sunday, are 5.5 by 6.
One time out of 10, 2 times won't you be mine? We just can't pretend. This love thing can take time. 3 times then I'm in. I heard through the grapevines, you missing our playtime, girl. Your beauty make 'em bow down. I need that body right now, yeah. The love will never die down. Together we can fly now. So, baby, don't you ever be afraid of falling in love with me. Let me be your parachute. One time out of 10, 4 times on the stage lines. We fly till the end. My hands on your waistline. Sky high, feel the wind. 5 times won't you be mine? This love thing can take time, yeah. And no matter how long it takes, I'll be right here by your side. I'll be right here by your side forever.
I usually keep the colors that I use for my monthly spread kind of on a neutral vibe. But like I said in the beginning, October is my birthday month. So I thought that I would switch up the color a little bit, get a little fancy for the birthday. So you'll see that I am using pink as my theme color.
The love will never die down. Together we can fly now. So, baby, don't you ever be afraid of falling in love with me. Let me be your parachute. Let's fly, let's fly, let's fly. You You and I, yeah. Hey, let's fly, let's fly, let's fly. You and I.
After all that talk about October is my birthday month, when it came to writing out the month, why your girl went ahead and wrote September anyway? Oh, I was so hot with myself, so I ended up finding some whiteout to correct that, and then I put my highlighter back over top of it, and you'll see I get scared because it won't dry, so I improvised with the sticker and then just kept it moving.
Let me be your parachute. Parachute. One time out of 10, 6 past 7, 8, 9. We fly till the end. My hands on your waistline. Sky high, feel the wind. 10 times, won't you be mine? This love thing can take time. Yeah.
One of the next things I do is refer back to my future log to check to see what appointments, events that I have, meetings coming up that are in October, so that I can just populate my calendar at that moment. Again, you will see my future log is an adaptation of the Alistair method. I have a video that I will link in the cards that explains a little further my version of my future log using the Alistair method.
I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh, yeah. I'm going back to the table, I know they saving us up for the stable friend of mine, 'cause they know all this time that I was out my mind, thinking you were the one, that it was love, feelings were strong. I should've known, I should know. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again.
One of the last things that I wanted to put on my calendar was my birthday, and I couldn't really decide how I wanted it to be decorated, but you'll see eventually I find a little page flag and I mark it there and then write in my birthday. But I just wanted it to be something exciting because I am about to make it to yet another year of life, and I'm excited about it. And that's my October setup, y'all. If you made it this far, thank you so much for rocking with me. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, make sure that you share, make sure that you subscribe so that we can keep building this community. Until next time, y'all. Later.